For all those times you stood with me, for all the truths that you made me see, for all the joy you brought to my life, for all the wrong that you made right.
My dad is very fun to be with. He looks old, but he also looks young. He's Japanese, Korean, and Chinese mixed into one. And he loves to make jokes a lot, and he loves playing computer games. Like, he also likes to play Dota and other computer games like first-person shooter and racing games.
My dad is very outgoing, loving, caring, happy, funny. He always breaks the ice in the family because he does not like to fight. He does not hate and rarely gets angry. He is very hardworking and creative with his career, and he is very forgiving and helpful to anyone.
My mom is very strong and independent. She's the most beautiful woman in the face of the earth. She's witty and very loving. She's generous, very honest and very sincere. She is very smart and very funny, and she's the best driver. And she's very fearless, and that's what I love most about her.
My mom is sweet, loving, kind, and caring. And all I wish is that life will be kind to her. So what I want is to spend my whole life with her until she lives this life.
My parents are complete opposite of each other. That's why opposites attract, right? My dad has a big stomach, but he's working on it now. But my mom is thin. My mom keeps on nagging, then it's kinda annoying, but my dad is a silent type. But one thing I like about both of them is that they always have time for each other and for us, even though they're very busy.
My mom is very beautiful inside and out, and my dad is very kind and supportive. I love them both.
My parents are opposite from each other. My mom, she worries too much and she stresses out way too much, even if she's not supposed to be stressing out. While my dad, he wants to be cool and he likes to compose his own songs and play the guitar early in the morning. Unlike all my classmates, my parents are both teachers. My mom teaches Filipino while my dad teaches PE and special education. The difference between my parents is that my dad stays strong for us physically and he always tells me that with God nothing is impossible. My mom stays strong for us emotionally and she's the positive one. She always reminds me that God will help us no matter what it is and we just have to trust Him because He has a plan prepared for us and we should not be afraid or anything because we know that God is there for us. And with those values that I learned from them is like a treasure that I will cherish the most because with those treasure, I will always remember that God is with me and that will be like my guide in growing up.
If I were to describe both my parents, I would say that they're really funny. They're comedians. My dad is a very kind and hardworking person. My mom is a caring mother and I don't know what I would do without them.
So the best experience I had with my family is when I'm always with them. The times when we bond together, the times when we eat together, when we go to vacation, and when we do stuff, fun activities, and stuff like that.
And for me, I am always happy when I'm with them because if it's laughing, it feels like it's laughing with me. That's why to me, every day is the best experience working when I'm with them.
So probably the best experience I had with my parents is whenever we are together. Whether if it's only eating family dinner outside together or maybe even just talking to each other, it's already the best because a lot of memorable things already happen in a short amount of time.
My best experience, family dinner. We sit for hours and talk about everything. Every day is special for me with them. Since we're not really rich, we can't go to other countries and explore the world together. But I think that even if we could, the best experiences I have with them are the everyday conversations, the lunchtime jokes, the dinner discussions. I'll always treasure these in my heart.
For me, the best experience I had with my parents is when we went to Mongolia and we made fun of the tour guide since he was so funny.
I think it is when my parents teaches me with a 30-year-old and a champion country.
I believe all experiences I had with my parents are the best, whether it be a simple dinner or a trip to the other side of the earth.
제가 내가 살면서 이제 가장 추억에 남는 기억은 부모님과 함께 이제 로스앤젤레스에 간 이야기입니다. 또 그 여행을 떠남으로써 이제 부모님의 소중함과 그 사랑을 느꼈습니다. 비록 여기 아빠는 안 계시지만 이제 여기 한마디를 남기고 싶습니다. 아빠, 엄마 사랑해요.
I'm not really sure if I remember any good enough experiences with my family because we came to the Philippines when I was 5 years old. We never really went abroad together. Going abroad and being in a foreign country with one's family is truly memorable, but I never got the chance. So I'll just mention the time when we went to Camotes together to swim. I got the chance to see and hold a hermit crab in my hand. Such a delightful creature, such an interesting creature, in fact.
The best experience I had with my family is every single moment, every day that we do things together as a family.
Yes, I agree. Everything that we did together was and will always will be the most unforgettable moment in my life.
For me, the best experience I had with my parents was during elementary graduation because we had huge smiles in our faces. And I've never seen anyone as proud of me as they were.
My best experience with my parents is not the little talks. Mine is actually the big talks, like the ones where we actually open up and bond. Because in our family, I observed that we don't usually talk about those things. We usually talk about school and our future and our business. And I really want, those emotional talks. As sick as some people might think it is, I actually like it. I love talking about it with parents. It gives a more mature perspective to these things, not only from movies and stuff, but they actually have those experiences. They had much harsher experiences than us, and I really appreciate them.
The best experience I had with my dad was when we watched an NBA game there in the US. The people, the crowd was very electrifying, and that moment was so perfect for my dad and I. The best experience I had with my mommy was when we almost crashed into a sari-sari store. I really loved it when she was so worried about me because maybe she might get in trouble, maybe something bad is gonna happen to me or something, yeah. And since my mom is not here because she can't come tonight, so I just want to say that the best moment I had with her when she spoils me. She always tries her best to make me so handsome among the rest of my brothers, and I have no idea why. Maybe it's her way of saying that she really loves me.
The best experience I had with my parents. Well, I can't really answer that question because I've shared so many moments and they're all very special to me. But if I really had to answer that question, I guess it would be all those little times in the morning, after school, when we would hug, when we would kiss. Those little moments that make up life, and they just make me remember that my parents love me. I love them also. All memories, all moments, they're all very special. So I guess the best experience is my whole life with my parents.
The best experience I had with my parents was when they supported me of taking dentistry for college. Before that was they wanted me to become a med tech, and then as time went on, they finally got to accept that I really don't have the heart for med tech. So that was by far the best experience I had with my parents.
Well, for me, the best experience I had was, it's easy. It was all the experience we had together.
I don't know, I can't count. I've had a lot. But so far, the best I've had with them was going through the phase of moving on. When things started to get rough, my parents never left my side. They supported me. They did everything they can to help me and my siblings. And I think that was a monumental point of our relationship. And for me, that was one of the best times I've had with them.
My best experience with my parents is, every time I talk to them, because, I learn something new and I learn things about life. I learn more about them and I learn more about myself. So, yeah, every time I talk to them, it's the best experience in the world.
My best experience with my parents was the first time that I experienced brownout when I was a kid. It was really, really scary, and the whole house was really dark, so I always had to be with my siblings and my parents. And that was the time that, since there's no technology, that my siblings and my parents get to know each other more and have a heart-to-heart talk with each other.
My best experience with my parents is our yearly family trips together.
My best experience is when I was having my 16th birthday and my parents did everything they can to celebrate it and let me enjoy my birthday.
I am very grateful to my parents because they still managed to pay my tuition fees even though they were having a hard time. They have provided my needs and sometimes my wants, and deep down in my heart, I'm very grateful.
I am thankful to my parents for being very generous, not only of material things, but of patience, love, and care. I love how they're always willing to do or give anything they can to give us the best life possible. I also love how they're strict. Because of them, I value respect and discipline, and because of them, I value others more than myself.
I am very thankful to have my aunt because she stood as a second mother to me, and even with the absence of my parents, I still feel complete. And without her, I wouldn't be who I am today.
I'm thankful for my parents for taking good care of me, for my mom who helped me in my Chinese studies, and for my dad who gets my things that I leave at home.
我很感谢我的父母亲，他们为了我一直很努力工作，一直陪伴在我的身边，帮我度过每个风风雨雨。因为他们让我感觉到我是一个一直长不大的孩子。
They always supported me in whatever I wanted to do. I remember when I was young, I wanted to play piano and they said, yes, okay, sure. So I just want to say, I love you, Mom and Dad.
My parents have done and provided for me beyond comprehension that I can do nothing but be thankful and shed tears of joy and happiness, for they always do it out of love. They have shared to me the essence of my studies, provided me with all of my needs as well as some of my wants. But most importantly, they have shared to me His love, His values towards me, that I, once again, am eternally grateful.
I'm thankful for everything my parents have done for me. They gave me what I needed and so much more. And I can never thank them enough for that. I'm very blessed to have such wonderful parents.
I am thankful to my mother for she had taught us good morals and gave us a loving heart before she passed. And I'm super thankful to my dad for striving hard to give us the life that we deserve. And I'm very much blessed to have a father that mothers us all.
I'm thankful for my parents because they love me, they take care of me, they discipline me, they support me, and I also thank them because of their hard work.
I am thankful for my parents for their discipline, love, and understanding. I'm also thankful for their hard work and support.
I'm thankful for my parents because they guide me, care for me, and give me the things that what I want. They give me money.
I am very grateful for my parents' unconditional love towards me, even though I know I am disrespectful and disobedient at times. I know they still love me. So thank you, man. I love you.
I'm thankful for their love.
I'm thankful for their support.
I thank you for loving me and for accepting me for who I am. I thank you for taking care of me and loving me and everything.
Mama, Papa, I want to thank you for not giving up on me even if I'm not the perfect son.
And I thank you for everything that you have provided for me and thank you for the support.
Mommy, Daddy, I want to thank you for all the love and support you give to me.
Mommy, Daddy, 谢谢你给我的爱，对我很好。我要让你们知道我很爱你们。这世界没有比你们更好的父母，我爱你们。
Thank you for the love and support you have given me throughout these years. Thank you for the care and giving me good education all these years.
I'm thankful that they trained me to be the person I am today.
I'm thankful they sacrificed for me.
I'm thankful for their love and care each day.
In our family, we don't really say I love you that much. Like, we express it like through our actions. Like, we hug, we tease each other, and yeah.
No, actually, because I haven't found the perfect time to actually express my love for them. But if I had the chance to, I would say, Mom, Dad, I love you so much that no words can express how much I love you. Mwah!
I tell them I love them every day before I go to sleep or I go somewhere. And when they buy me stuff and do something for me, I always say thank you to them because it shows another sign of my love for them. And sometimes I buy them stuff and then I kiss them and hug them to show them I love them.
Yeah, I do say I love you to my parents, but I've grown so accustomed to saying it every single day that it simply becomes words without meaning. So I showed my love through my actions by making them something special, something I made by pouring all my love to it. So yeah. Well, before, to say I love you was very easy, but then I couldn't remember the last time I said I love you to my dad. Let's just say we grew apart, and I just miss how we were. But if ever he's listening now or he's watching this, Pa, I love you, and Ma, you know I love you.
I've already
express my love for my parents, and even sometimes when there are misunderstandings in the family, I know that they still love me and know what's best for me.
I say I live with my parents almost all the time when I get the chance because they brought me into this world and gave me everything, and I owe them everything. It's just how it works.
Okay, so I don't know how to say this because I don't want to express it to words. You know me, Ma. You know, Ma. I don't really say those three words. Those words that are very, I don't know. Because I think that it's the action that matters. But now, I want to make a difference and I want to show you, I want you to hear those words from me so you can know how I feel. I just want to say, I love you.
I'm really thankful for them, especially like they're really caring, they're overprotective, super protective. Everywhere I go, they have to be on track. They call every minute. It's really annoying. I sometimes talk back to them, but I realize that because of them, I'm like this right now. And my mom, I sometimes fight with her. Honestly, you know, my mom gave birth to me very early. She's a young mother, and I asked her if she thought about aborting me, but she told me, Anna, I never thought of that. You're a blessing to a family. Even though we sinned, we gave birth to you before marriage. Many people say that's really a disgrace, but my mom showed me that it's not true. I'm really a blessing, and what I am right now, it's all because of them. I don't think I'll make it this far without them. Everything I learned, they taught me also how to be a good person. Also that I'm really irresponsible, but they don't give up on changing me.
When I was young, I would always beg my parents to stay when they leave for work because I know that I would spend a lot of time waiting for them to come back. But sometimes I learned that letting go of people is just life because I know that they would come back. They taught me a lot of things and I'm very thankful for them, and they have been beside me through rough times, and I know that I'm not the perfect child that they want to have, but I will do everything and I will risk everything just for them, and I love them so much.
I'm everything I am because you